Broken chain guard, broken transmission, broken spark plug. Mason Klein had a real day of it yesterday.
You okay?
Yeah.
You need water or anything?
No, I'm okay.
The bike assistance is like just over the other side.
The American thought about throwing in the towel, but it's not his style.
I was saying I was done, right? And then Fang came, another Cove rider. He started towing me, then we got to the dunes. And obviously that didn't work so well, towing a bike through the dunes with another bike. I feel like you wait all year to be here. You can't give up.
Size of the swing arm pivot?
Awesome. I did build this bike from the motor up. Like Cove handed me a motor and a frame. They said, build your bike. Obviously I don't have the experience that I needed to be able to figure it out so quickly. If I got to ride the bike before the race, I would have had all these problems already, and we would have known how to fix it, and it would have not been a problem at the race. The thing is, I got to ride it one time before the rally started. Yeah. Anyways, we made it.
Stage 4 is the shortest of this Dakar so far, but with 300k against the clock and more tough navigation, it'll hardly be a walk in the park. The riders will also be thinking about tactics for the 48-hour chrono stage, which is looming in the empty quarter on Thursday and Friday. Stony pistes and dunes on the menu between Al Salamia and Al Hafuf. It was chilly this morning as the riders gathered at the start line. First up would be yesterday's stage winner Kevin Benavides, who was celebrating his 35th birthday. I'm happy to be here, to be able to continue. It's my birthday, so it's like a nice present for me, a reward for all of the work I did to be here, which was very difficult.
Happy birthday, dude. Oh, happy birthday, mate.
Thank you, mate.
all the best for opening, mate. I hope it's a good present.
And more on Kevin a little later. Mathieu Dauvers is riding his 4th Dakar this year as part of the Bass World KTM team, and he joked today that it's still as hard as ever. The Frenchman is hoping to crack the top 20 for the first time in 2024. He noted that the organisers are putting real emphasis on navigation, and that's one of his strengths. An impressive effort to come 11th today. Another Frenchman, Romain Dumontier, leads the Rally 2 class by over half an hour. Last season's W2RC winner cruising a bit here with Martin Mitschek. Dumontier later caught up with Pablo Quintanilla, Toby Price and Stefan Zvitko and gave them a hand with navigation. Despite a late crash, he's feeling good and sits 10th overall. The Sherco factory team lost their leader, Lorenzo Santolino, a few days ago, so it's Rui Gonçalves who has now taken centre stage for the French brand in Rally GP. He said you had to pay really close attention to the navigation today and that everybody got confused at some point. The Portuguese was 8th on the day and he's 14th overall.
It was important to don't make big mistakes, and that's what I tried to do, stay focused on that. I think I can consider that was a positive stage, and yeah, the team is working hard and we are trying to improve day by day, and we continue with that spirit until the end.
Joan Barreda has had a few issues in the past days, notably with the Sentinel system that warns of other competitors nearby. He was also slapped with a 12-minute speeding penalty yesterday. Today, though, was much more solid as he finished in 7th place. Bang Bang enjoying a bit of a spin with Luciano Benavides. He is just over 40 minutes off the pace. The world champion is faring a bit better. He is around half an hour off top spot. Luciano said he felt much better today than he has in previous days and that he is looking forward to getting down into the big dunes in the empty quarter. The younger Benavides brother dropped around 7.5 minutes on his way to 6th place. He isn't right up there, but so far the number 1 plate isn't treating Faster 77 too badly. Adrian van Beveren described this as a normal Dakar day, if such a thing exists. He didn't do anything spectacular, but avoided any major problems. The Frenchman said visibility wasn't always easy with the sun reflecting off the white sand and fesh, but he had a solid outing on his way to 5th. He is also 5th overall, but he knows there are tough days ahead in the empty quarter. Now, this wasn't a great day for Ross Branch, as he was knocked off top spot overall. The Motswana had a first crash at 40 kilometres and then another one towards the end of the stage. He was just happy to get through without any major damage. In the end, it was only 4.5 minutes lost, so he remains at 2nd overall, but that hero was looking a little battered and bruised when Branch reached the finish line.
As you can see, the bars are broken, the tower's broken, and yeah, I threw it away in a big way, so just glad to be okay. Day I'd rather forget, but yeah, in one piece, and now I just got to get the bike back to get fixed up for tomorrow.
Back to the birthday boy Benavides. The Argentine says he really enjoys opening the piste, and it showed today. Max 47 putting the hammer down and collecting 3 minutes and 42 seconds of bonus time up at the fronts. He was eventually joined as well by Ricky Brabeck. Kevin did have one scare when he noticed a gash in his rear tyre, so he took it easy in the latter stages, but he still came home in 3rd place on the day. Brabeck has made a very solid start to this Dakar. Remember, the American won the first edition in Saudi Arabia in 2020, and it boasts a very similar terrain to where he lives back home in California. He spent around 150 kilometres with Kevin today and had some fun in these sweeping dunes. Brabeck happy with the performance, as he claimed at 2nd place. He's only 5 minutes off the pace in 3rd overall. But for the second time in 4 days, Nacho Cornejo finished top of the pile. The Chilean made some early mistakes, so he pushed hard until refuelling, where he was already topping the timesheets. Nacho satisfied with his riding and navigation. He took his 8th Dakar stage win, snatching the overall lead from Branch. I have more experience now of many Dakars. Last season was pretty frustrating in terms of results, but I think that makes you grow as a rider and as a person. I have learned a lot in the past few seasons, and now finally we're getting results, so yeah, I'm happy about that. Just under 12 minutes separating the top 10 today, with Cornejo 3 minutes clear of Brabeck up at the top. Honda with 3 of their factory riders inside the top 5. They have also taken control of the rally. Cornejo has a slender lead of 1 minute and 15 seconds over the hero rider Branch. Well, Skylar Howes lost around 10 minutes today, saying you've got to be on your toes in every single kilometre here in Saudi Arabia. Let's now take a trip down memory lane and remind ourselves of the Americans' Dakar journey.